directly from St. Jazz's, you know, Mamma di Cori, right? And what a wonderful night there yesterday. Really looked after us. Sort of made us like a chicken dinner, and we had a whole chicken dinner, chips and yeah, roast chicken. Only to realise that actually that was just the starter. As soon as we finished that, 5 minutes later came the roti and the chicken and the rice and the paneer and the peppers and everything else, right? So that was quite funny. There's us stuffed ourselves for the first lot, and the roti turned up. And then this morning, then went to go and see one of his other cousins, and we just had breakfast, right? So you know, a couple of bready, eggy breads and stuff like that. Again, we filled ourselves up, and then we got to the other house. I must have got there an hour later, a full roti, man. So we sat down again and just dal, dahi. You know, what else did they make? I can't remember what else they made, but oh yeah, gobi. And so we ate all that. Sausage baggy. Then they brought the kheer. Thought, okay, me and Jazz went halves on the kheer, and it was like we could have just lied down and gone to bed, man. We haven't eaten so much in the last 2 days, and then we decided, you know, we've got to go, man. You know, they were all saying hello, this, that, and the other, and we were like, no, let's get out of here. So we left Villa Toria, wherever it's called, headed south. Beautiful ride. We're on our way to La Spezia, and beautiful mountain roads. You know, we went on the motorway, and there were some beautiful roads. Yeah, unfortunately, this camera, I don't know. Sometimes it runs out of bloody memory, or sometimes it runs out of battery. It doesn't even tell me which one is which, or it doesn't even tell me the battery's going to run out. It's got, you know, because it's sort of stuck on the end of my bike. I haven't got it on the helmet yet, so the plan is tomorrow I'm going to put it on the helmet and use the other controller so I can actually see what's happening with it, or use my phone as a controller for it. So I'm going to need to get that configured. And then we're going through these mountains. Beautiful. The sun was out, baking hot, really nice. Went through one tunnel, come out the other side of the tunnel. It was torrential rain. It was so bad. So there was like I took a little bit of video. There's about 6 bikes all parked in a line inside the tunnel because rain was torrential, and none of the bikers wanted to go out. Obviously, we're all wearing our non-rain gear because we're all riding around beautifully in the sun, and all of a sudden it's torrential rains. So we stopped for a while. The rain stopped, and then Jazz goes, right, we're going to put our weatherproofs on, and I went, nah, I think it'll be all right. Went for the other tunnel, torrential rain again. We got soaked. I got absolutely soaked. He managed to find some rain gear there because we stopped and trying to put the rain gear on. I wasn't too sure where my rain gear was. I was pretty sure it was in the top of the red bag. And then, but because we're parked on the side of a motorway, I was reluctant to kind of pull it out. So I said to him, I'm just going to carry on. So I'm wearing my jeans and my, my biker top. And seconds later, man, I was drenched to the skin. My jeans, my boxers, my top, everything was absolutely soaking wet. But carried on. I was quite happy. I was thinking, because I wasn't freezing cold, but I could feel everything. And there was like a little shudder. It was all right, not too bad. But then we pulled up a little bit later on after a toll. We went through another toll, and then I put on a weatherproof underneath my jacket, so at least that kept the rain off. Anyway, and then we made it to La Spezia, parked up, had a spaghetti bolognese. I don't think it was authentic, because I think the guy, we walked in there and there was an English menu, and on the English menu it says spaghetti bolognese, so it must be something that the English people order, and he made us one. It was quite nice. Saw a drunk guy pass out in front of us as well, so they called the police, and the ambulance and all that stuff was going on as well. And then we would have hung around La Spezia a little bit more, but the town looked a bit dead and a bit rank, and there wasn't a lot going on. So we decided, okay, let's chill, yeah, and let's go and find a hotel. You know, because we were drenched, we were wet. We just thought, yeah, it'd be nice, get a nice hotel, shower up, chill out, you know, have a glassy, job done, yeah. Because pretty much fooded out. And anyway, so we booked this place on the net, like you do on booking.com, and we rode there, right, and didn't read the detail, but it was like right at the top, right up in the mountains, yeah, right at the top of the mountains was this like church. It was spooky, but in order to get there, it was the most almighty unpaved road. And you know, Jazz was up for taking his bike on it, but I just said to him, it was so uneven. I just said, you know, if I need to put my foot down and there's more than 2 inches, my bike's going to tip. And you know, I don't really want to take a risk of damaging my bike and ruining my trip, so I sort of said, I ain't going to do that. I'll just carry my bag up. But then we couldn't find reception. We couldn't find anybody, actually. But it was kind of spooky. Jazz was getting good vibes, apparently. I found out afterwards. And then I just said to him, look, Jazz, this is just a pain in the arse. Let's just cancel. So we cancelled and booked another place. No, didn't book it, but decided to go and have a look at another place. And so back on the bikes. And in order to get to the first place, we were twisties all the way up here. And the second place was even further up, and then all the way back down the other side of this mountain thing. So we did that, came down to the other side of the mountain, and couldn't find this damn place. So like Jazz sort of, you know, he goes, oh, I think we've passed it. So we did a U-turn, went back. He goes, I haven't passed it again. He goes, I don't know where it is. And sod's law, my damn phone didn't charge last night. I don't know why. I plugged it in, but it just didn't charge. Plugged it into my power bank. So we had to rely on his phone today all day long. So we didn't stay there. Couldn't find this other place, and you know, now it's like just getting dark, and you know, we've been riding in the dark already, and we were frustrated now, just thinking all we wanted to do was chill, you know. Anyway, so then we came to the end, and then just said, just have another look, forget that one. So luckily we googled one, and it was just just behind us. We just parked, it was just right behind us, and that's where we are now. So a little bit more than we wanted to spend than normal, but we had no choice today. We were like tired, been not riding a lot, but you know, wet. So then we just went halves on a little pizza because it's now late. So yeah, so tomorrow we're gonna chill. I mean, you know, real mess. You know, one thing, just trying to get organised, trying to get your stuff all in one bag and organised, and have everything you need handy all the time, and get all your phones and everything charged. It's just a nightmare. So probably going to sort a bit of that out, sort out a couple of clothes. All our clothes are outside. Luckily we got a balcony. Didn't pay for one. Got a balcony. And we've got a couple of sitting outside, getting an earring. Let's hope it doesn't rain. So tomorrow, I think we're about 70 kilometres from Pisa. So plan is to go to Pisa tomorrow, and just gonna, you know, spread it out when we get there. Me and Jazz just give a little push, sort out their problem, and then we'll go on to Florence. But we're going to go to Bologna, but I don't think we'll bother now. Actually, when we went to go and see his uncles and that, we're only 45 minutes away from the Ferrari garage, Modena. So would have been nice to go there, but everything sort of, you either go that way or you go the other way, and we decided it was more important to come down to Pisa and, you know, and do the Arctic, do the road by the ocean. So that's kind of where we are. So tomorrow we will be doing the road, not doing the motorways, we'll be doing the road by the ocean, coastal road, all the way down to Pisa. Like I say, then Florence. Probably leave out Bologna. We'll probably then go to the east coast of Italy, and then up to Venice, And then once Venice is ticked off, we're going to start to make our way back home through Austria, and then we're going to go through German Black Forest. So you know, whereas some days now we've been doing, you know, 3, 4, 350, hundreds of miles. We've spent a lot of time on the bikes to get here. We'll only be doing about 200, 250, so you know, 3, 4, 5 hours, sort of chill that riding, and sort of enjoy the mornings a bit more, enjoy the evenings a bit more. That's the plan. So let's see how that spans out. You know, obviously on a bike tour you can make all the plans in the world, but doesn't always work out. So we'll see how that cracks on from tomorrow. Right, Jazz is out the shower. My turn in the shower. Tomorrow.
at the Leaning Tower, which we're going to go straight up a bit. From the last place to get here. Now this video got the last place, but that was meant to be the coastal route. Didn't really see much of the coast, but we found a beautiful town, and I've been the wives there. Really nice, just miles and miles of shops and the beach, places to eat, markets, stalls. Pretty much like this. This is, look at the souvenirs, man. Yeah, definitely one of that. And the funny thing is, they've got up and the budget here. Donde. Yeah, Donde's out in full force as usual. Right, here we go. That's one of the buildings that's next to it. So I think it was built as an observation tower, Leaning Tower. It's an observation tower. And there it is. There you go. Well, that is pretty impressive, eh? Pretty impressive. I reckon we could straighten it out. Jess, what do you reckon? Yeah, more down each side. Alright, all these load of people here queuing up for Bonnie. They said you couldn't touch it, but I think we might not be able to touch it. Why? Well, that's not a mad queue, but that's the queue to try and get into it. Yeah, you can't seem to touch it. Alright, that's the Leaning Tower of Pisa done, off to Florence. But that's an impressive building. That's basically all that's here. Yeah, in amongst this big square, loads of people. Seems to be a walled off part of the town. If you can see there's the sign Via Roma. So no doubt when they were ruled here by the Romans, big wall all the way around the outside. Seems like they got like barracks and everything over there as well that are now being converted. Yeah, not the easiest thing. Lugging all your crap around. See all the foreigners. Including us. I can see all the foreigners including us. So we got parking just around the corner. I was lucky. One more swing. Yeah, it's baking hot. 28 or wherever it is. So so I think we'll head out of town and go and get Offer a cold beer in it, bro. Gotta be.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Oh, no thanks.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, I think we're gonna head out of town. Florence is next. Oh, Chacha just loves this kind of shit.
Fucking foot still sells, doesn't it?